Yesterday, I uploaded a video talking about the importance of getting rid of the black holes in your life. It's about how we live passive lives in the media we consume. I promised that if I got 1 subscriber on that video on the same day, then I would script, record, and edit this video. And I did make the 1 subscriber at 10:30 p.m., cutting it close. So that's why you're seeing this video. I said I would give you guys an aid to quit this consumption zombie mode. So with YouTube as the mindless act, I'm going to show you guys the framework. The 3 R's for quitting social media black holes is retreat, restrict, replace. First, you need to leave YouTube. You need to stop binging videos that pop up on your recommended page. You know how that works. You click one video, you watch it halfway through, and then you click another video, which leads you to another video, and you didn't mean to watch all these videos that distract you from what you tried to do. All those skills you want to learn and all the things you want to accomplish get thrown out the window as your time slips. You have to stop binging videos if you want to achieve high success. And to solve a problem, you need to identify the problem and understand it completely. Here are the phases of YouTube that will help you understand the problem. Phase 1. Attachment. These videos rope you in through your emotions. When you first see something for the first time, you sit down and you watch the video, and it gives you a higher level of dopamine than the other videos you've been watching. You find a new niche and you become addicted, and you spend all of your free time in this newly discovered space on the internet. Phase 2. Same old content. A long time goes by where you're just watching the same type of videos over and over, but you don't feel like you're learning something new, but yet you don't know why you don't quit. It usually lasts from 6 months to several years. The majority of this time, you're just sitting there consuming the content, but you don't feel like it's really interesting or new or exciting. It's because you've grown used to a topic. It's like you've gotten used to the hot bath water, but now it feels lukewarm. Phase 3. Fading to realization. After spending so long with the content, you do one of 2 things. Number 1, you eventually realize that you could have spent a shorter amount of time learning the same thing and that it all was for entertainment. You feel like you've wasted your time not using it much efficiently. You realize you spent so much time on things that you could have been spending on skills, on learning new things. This results in a lot of baggage, but that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that you still have an emotional bonding to the content. You either finally end the cycle, or you go to number 2, which is where 99.999% of people are. The second choice is that you find a shiny object in your recommended page, and you click on it, and this starts a whole new obsession that restarts the cycle all over again. The cycles can be huge or they can be small, but the same principles apply. I can't tell you how many times I've gone through cycles of my own. Some of the cycles I have been through have been with Rubik's Cubes, surviving in the woods, making forts, mountain biking, running, and productivity/self-improvement. The obsession always comes and goes, but they always leave a lasting imprint on my life. They've winded up defining who I am. Through it, I've been inspired to go down several different paths in my life. I don't regret it now, but I did at the end of my obsessions. This time, I have decided to go down the harder yet more beneficial path. That is to stop the cycle of binging random YouTube videos. This is what you should aim to do, as this is where all the successful people are. Restrict. This part of the video is going to help you stop watching YouTube videos permanently so that you don't keep going back to the videos you crave. You can delete the YouTube recommended page, and I can show you how you can do that utilizing a ad blocker. But I already talked about how to do that with my video entitled How to Stop Being Addicted to YouTube. In fact, all of these tools have gone more in depth in that video. You can get an accountability partner, whether from a friend or a family. You should report to them if you stayed away successfully or not. You could make a higher chance of success if you tell the other person you'd pay them $5 or some sort of amount of money, and if you fail to stay away from YouTube, you'd pay them that money. Putting things at stake keep you aligned. That's how parents rule. Another thing you could do is delete the YouTube app from your devices, and you could use only the web browser to access it. You could also download a website blocker. There's a lot you could do, but the main objective is to separate space between you and YouTube. The point is to make it to where your zombie mode who craves YouTube is not able to access YouTube so easily. It makes it to where it takes more effort. Replace. It's not as simple as just leaving YouTube. You watch a lot of videos, and then those videos give you a lot of stimulation, and then you get used to that stimulation and you expect it. So when you try to simply quit, your emotions kind of tug you back and you slip back into your old patterns. So when you just quit, you set yourself up for failure. You leave yourself with an empty bucket. You need to dump out the swampy liquid in your bucket, and you need to fill it up with something better for you. There are many things you could do. You could get a job, you can journal, you can learn a new instrument, but the one I would recommend is reading, whether that's fiction or nonfiction. You could start out with fiction, but slowly lower your dopamine intake through switching to more nonfiction. Never drop fiction totally, because you need to enjoy reading. You need to be able to sit down and get really invested in a book. It trains you on how to get in the flow. Follow your passions when it comes to reading. Don't just read something because someone else recommends it. Take a look at the back cover to see if it's actually worth it. If you take a look at my channel's content, you will see that a lot of the things I make pertain to reading books efficiently, consuming the information, processing the information, and remembering a lot of what I consume from the books. It will guide you to be more excited about learning. I hope this video was helpful, if not life-changing, but I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!